Hey man, yes sir, it's my ugly ass in the flesh, and we here today on another episode of Real Spit for the Day. Concrete Slab, I am Concrete Slab, strength of the foundation. How to know? Got the street screaming silent, and your bitch wearing purple. You might not like me, but your bitch do. And I'm talk about fuck with a solid nigga, man. Hey, look, man. Today, as always, man, I got a special guest. We're gonna go down through the. I know typically I can't even say y'all used to seeing like people in the music industry in which this gentleman has just joined us in that part, but man, we finna go down through there. I'm not gonna introduce him because my guests always do it better than I do. Man, can you introduce yourself to my folks?
Always music. Cleveland John. Give him my spiel.
Oh man,
Yeah.
talking about Nick. First off, I'm gonna say, man, I appreciate you for coming to my video shoot. You know, shout out to my big brother Christopher Jacko. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was introduced to you.
Shout out to
Um,
Jacko.
as an artist, I just want to say, man, any support is always it go far, especially when it comes from like somebody you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Now I've heard about you from my brother. Then I didn't know you knew. Well, my brother told me you knew my other brother, but I ain't never heard that from you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, where you from, brother?
Oh, I'm straight out of Dallas Oak Cliff, Highland Hills to be exact.
Yeah,
Yeah, straight out the house.
yeah. Man, if you don't mind me, how old are you?
I'm 54.
Oh yeah, man, you gotta talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Some shit I gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't number 42, so some shit. So say you from the cliff. Okay. A lot of people don't know. I was born out there. I don't know how the fuck I ended up in Webb Chapel or at Medical City. But like being from Oak Cliff, man, like what was it like growing up? What was your childhood like first?
Well, Oak Cliff, the part that I grew up in, it was a lot of sports going on. Everybody wanted to be a Michael Jordan, or
Yeah.
everybody wanted, be a Lynn Swan, or,
Yeah.
it was football or basketball when I was growing up. But, I grew up in the Grantee house, so I'm in the streets, what I'm saying, running around like everybody else, trying to find me, you know, find who I am.
Yeah. So like what schools did you go to like elementary?
Yeah, I went to Altamisa.
I just saw a nigga post. Well, I don't want to say that. Rest in peace to the little dude that just showed. But I just seen one of my friends post a picture of a dude in front of the Altamista apartment. So,
right. Yeah, I'm a all Women Hutchins school district.
You said Wilma Hudson?
Yeah.
Okay.
All they schools, Bishop Heights, Kennedy Carey, Altamisa, Mamie White, then Wilma Hutchins.
Yeah.
Played football in high school. I was on my way to college, and tragedy hit.
Okay, well, I want to ask you, so you played sports, so you did not play sports in junior high, just in high school?
I played junior high also.
Kennedy
Carey.
What you play?
Wide receiver.
Yeah, oh, you played football.
Yeah.
So from that, then you went to Hill. I mean, not Hill. You went to high school, and it carried on. The sport carried on.
I went to high school my freshman year. My freshman year, I caught like 11 touchdowns, and they throw me right on to junior to JV.
Yeah.
And then my JV year, we the varsity team ended up going to the playoffs. So I got pulled up to go to the playoffs with the varsity team when I was on JV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, some of the guys, we needed a little extra because we were going up against state championships, all that.
Who was who was the best opposing team then? Like when you
back then, it was Highland Park. Yeah, them big old
big ass white boy. Them niggas pull bulldozers, man.
Yeah, they coming out.
Them niggas pull. I seen it before, man.
They bearded. You know what I mean?
I seen it, so I can just imagine in your time. God damn.
And then they in trailways,
Yeah,
the buses.
like
they ain't have no yellow school bus like that. Yeah, they pulling in luxury.
Man. Okay, so from that point, I heard you say, okay, so you rocking with the sports. You know what I'm saying? What was when you said tragedy? What are you in reference to, man?
Well, my senior year in high school, I was on my way to college. I basically had a scholarship because of Nebraska Cornhuskers coach was like, had them scouts out and they was looking at us. And they got at our head coach, in high school, which was shout out to Coach Woods, and uh, and they were getting at us like when we were like 10, 11, but they don't give us them letters. They be sending them letters.
Yeah.
And my senior year, coach brought a bag of letters. About 37 universities after me. Yeah.
That's hard.
Man, I was like one of the toughest guys as far as catching the ball. Man, shout out to Marcus Bonner. He was on the other side, and we did real good, man. But the tragedy hit.
Yeah.
This dude transferred to my school. I ain't gonna put no names out there, but he from the South. So he befriended me, started hanging with him, and we were supposed to be going out skating one day. I had never smoked weed at the time. I wasn't a weed head or nothing like that.
Right.
I'm really fitness. I was on fitness. And he was drinking. Everybody, I mean, him and his cousin was drinking. They was in the front seat. I was in the back seat. Back then, Roller World was a big thing to go to in Grand Prairie.
Okay.
So we youngsters. So we hit the road. He got a car, so he big thing. Back then, that was a big thing to have a car.
Yeah.
And we hit the road to go to, and we ended up getting lost. And I'm back there. I done smoked weed for the first time. I don't want to tell you, dude, I'm really high. I'm really trying to go to sleep, trying to sleep it off.
Yeah.
Then, peer pressure is something else, man. You don't want nobody to know that you really don't do this.
Gotta fit in with the guys.
Yeah. So then they passed the weed. They passed the drink back there. So I had never drank.
Yeah.
And it was a slick malt liquor bull.
The one with the bull on it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I hit that boy, and it tasted kind of good. So I get off in it, and the next thing you know, I'm spinning around. I don't want to tell him I want to throw up. So I kind of like slide on down in the back seat, and just going for the ride, and I kind of like doze off, man. And during this process of me dozing off, we got lost. They couldn't find him. We youngsters. I don't know that he really is a hustler too. You know what I'm saying? So he told a pistol, but back then, it was, they was jacking for cars back then. So you don't think nothing of somebody having a pistol in the car.
Right.
They would take the car back then.
Right.
And but he was a hustler.
Right.
And him and his cousin, I didn't even know his cousin.
Yeah.
So I just knew him. So they up on everything on their street stuff. I'm not really on that.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing them saying something about hustling. And look back there, man, what you gonna do? But I ain't just fucked up.
Yeah.
I look. You know what I mean? So they're like, oh man, lay down. And I'm like, yeah. Head spinning. I laid on back, man. Next thing you know, and I woke up to gunshots. Nigga running back to the car. So I'm like, get up. I ain't seen nothing. I don't know nothing. And I heard the shots though, man. So it scared me to death. I've never been around nothing like that.
Yeah.
And he told me jump in the front seat, and I'm so scared I won't even ask him that. He got the pistol smoking. It's in his lap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I jump on in the front seat, because I know him, but I don't know him. And then his cousin didn't even get back in the car. He done whatever they had done. So when I looked in the direction, it's people getting out the car. And he got the gun on him. So it's a robbery being took place.
Yeah.
Now the shoot part, I don't really know what happened because I was dead asleep.
Yeah.
So when we started coming out of the parking lot, he done left his cousin. He left his cousin. Now I'm in the back seat. I'm in the front seat with him.
Yeah.
And now he got this look like, man, I can't believe it. And he's talking, but I'm hearing what he's saying. He's saying, I had to shoot him.
Right.
I'm like, what? But he driving fast. So only thing I can think is to tell him to slow down. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, what? He's like, he's on a hike. So I said, slow down, man. He's like, man, I think I killed somebody. He telling me he think he killed somebody. So now I'm nervous, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man.
And you how old?
I'm 17, gonna be 18.
Damn.
I'm gonna be 18 years old, yeah.
Go ahead.
So I was like, man, just take me home. And he like, I said, we need to get off the street. So now I'm trying to be logical because he got this pistol in his lap and he got this look on his face. And now I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking, I hope he can trust I hope he feel like he can trust me. Because right now, he don't look right to me. Right. In my eyes, he look like the demon, you know what I mean? So I said, just slow down, man, because if the law's coming, they gonna stop us anyway. Look how we drive. Yeah. And now he looking at me like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm like, he really thrown right now. So I just laid back and just like coached him into getting me home. So when I got him, and then when I tell him to drop me off at my grandmother's house. Yeah. And now I'm like, just made like now you know what my grandmother says. I really don't want to see him. But when I get out this car, that's all I'm thinking. If I get out this car, I ain't never talking to this dude again. I'm gonna get out the way. Yeah. But he ended up dropping me off from the grandma's house. And when I get out the car, I'm like, he waiting on me. Go to the door and everything. I'm like, no, so he gonna know where she stay. So that is the reason why. That right there, I knew I was gonna be quiet about it. Yeah. Because I couldn't put my people in jeopardy. Because this dude here, I know. You never know what yeah. And I didn't believe in the police. You know, they lock him up for a few days, and next thing you know, he in front of my house. You know what I mean? So my lips closed on it. You know what I mean? That's how it was. You know. Well, it ain't how it went. He ended up getting caught with the gun. A few days later, the same gun. Yeah. Yeah. And he said I was with him, man. I was finna ask you, so the nigga dropped you off, watch where you was going to make it so you know you stay just in case you talk, but this nigga told me. He got caught with the exact gun. So I was cool. Yeah. So the way he did the story, which I ain't gonna really get into it, yeah. He tried to switch places with me. We watched First 48. Yeah, he tried to switch places with me. Niggas do that a lot. He said he was in the back seat. And me and his cousin got out and did. But one thing that I can say that he did say, he never saw me shoot the gun. Right. Right. This is what he said. And I was like, okay. But to make the long story short, you know, we all got time. Yeah. I ain't did nothing. So you know what I mean? 17, that shit happened. They come they come pick you up from work. From school. Fuck. Embarrassed. Yeah, like yeah. Yeah. I ended up getting out on bond and everything. I just fast forwarded on the What was the charge? How you get out on bond? I had a capital too much. How the fuck you get out on bond? Hey, one of the reasons why I'm sitting here. Right, like I never supposed to even went nowhere. I wasn't supposed to go to prison. I wasn't supposed to go to jail. I wasn't supposed to nothing. The story is so long. You have to gap on your here 3-4 times. I got arrested for this case 3 different times. Also, I did get out. They picked me back up again 3 different times. They let me back out again. They picked me back up again, and that's when I ended up getting sentenced. Fight. Yeah. So, get sentenced. How long you get sentenced for? They gave me. First of all, I was facing the death penalty when I went in. They called me out to tell me in front of the grand jury to tell me that they seeking the death penalty. Yeah. Yeah. But it's a whole nother case happening now. Yeah. That's a whole nother story, a whole nother case. But I ended up beating that case. Yeah. Yeah, it was actually another murder. But we'll be talking forever. Yeah. But I ended up beating the case. I got falsely arrested. I ended up beating the case. You know what I'm saying? They ended up, but they didn't let me go. They come back with that case. Get a new case, they didn't get me for it. And they come back with the old case, the one that was with him. Yeah. And yeah, every underhanded tactic that the homicide detectives could do to railroad me, they did it. Yeah. And they told me they're gonna do it. They looked me in my face and told me. So, what you get charged with? Capital murder,
Well, how much time you do?
All right. They gave me 2 life sentences. They couldn't. They waived the death
Ah,
penalty.
shit, brick.
Yeah, they waived the death penalty in 6 months. So just think, I'm sitting in Dallas County Jail thinking that they might actually try to kill me.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, give me the needle. 6 months later, they waived it. You know what I mean? They waived the death penalty. Now they were seeking the life sentence and all that, life without parole. They went it out, but I ended up. The only thing my lawyer did was got the capital dropped, and they changed the case into 2 different cases. Gave me 2 life sentences, one for robbery, and one for murder, and sent me on the TDC. Yeah, and that's when another life, another world.
Yeah. Concur. So send you to TDC, man. First, man, I know that we can talk all day, but I know as far as what you went through with that shit, I know somewhere or another you fighting that shit.
Still,
You know what I'm saying? And I hope and pray for the best because you know, as an ex-convict, niggas always say they innocent, but niggas, I know a lot of niggas that has situations that's like niggas just was there,
right?
and niggas was fucked up and didn't see shit. Like I,
Yeah,
it's one of them situations. All right, so they they convict you, send
right.
you to prison. Now you know what I'm saying, you ain't the typical street nigga, and you go down there with all the wolves and shit.
Yeah.
So you know niggas don't dwell on that. But how much time you do that?
I did 25 calendar years and 9 months. So it was almost 26 years.
So I gotta ask, like, what was like the prayer, since you know you was innocent doing all that time, like what was your cries to who you prayed to? Like I you know what I'm saying, because nigga, I'd have been there. We bald headed, I'd have been there pulling our hair.
Yeah, I ended up getting balled down there. But I think see, I think what kept me going, because I was mad at God, that's for sure. Like I grew up, in the grandma household, we was under the Ten Commandments,
Take care of church.
the truth will set you free.
Right.
I believe in that wholeheartedly. So while all this is going on, I just think this is gonna be my little old come up. They done got the wrong person. Oh man.
And you get to brag about it.
God just gonna take me through a little something. I'm gonna get some big checks. This what keeps me.
Okay.
This what keeps me like I know. Hey, when you know you're innocent and you're in a situation like that, yeah, I know it's hard to see that, boy, I'm gonna get paid when it's over because you are suffering at that moment. But for some reason, I always was like, man, I know I'm innocent. So whenever this, God gonna show the light,
yeah,
and then everything about me is gonna be good. But here it is, 30, almost 30 years. Oh, look, 30 years later. So definitely 30 years later, and I'm still fighting. I done did the 25 years, you know, and I'm still fighting. And I truly feel like they trying to hush me up. So it's a great thing that I'm here to talk to you. You know what I mean?
But with that, like, cause I don't want to just jump. But okay, so damn man, that's that's a long time. You left when?
In 1992.
Fuck. And
the case happened in '89. Crazy.
You seen a lot of shit change, man. God damn, man. So from when you finally came to grasp of it, and you know what I'm saying, you're doing your time with like what was when did you know that you could possibly come home, or like even before then though, like was you working on music? Was you playing ball down there? Was you getting trades or scholarships?
When I got down there, it wasn't what you wanted to do. Right. It's what they gonna allow you to do.
Straight up.
You know, so
Straight up.
yeah. So coming through that door, being from Dallas, uh, I can say this about Dallas dudes, and they gonna see they don't babysit.
Yeah.
You know, Dallas don't babysit.
Yeah.
So they want to know what you gonna do. So I went through that door, and the good thing was I was still physically fit from high school. I was still physically fit. So, and a lot of them dudes down there, they a lot of them was physically fit, but a lot of them wasn't, in the kind of condition that I was in. You know what I mean? So I had a small advantage, on some people, and I had to get it in, and I got it in pretty good to the point where it was a lot of respect afterwards.
Right.
And I started to see that prison was in that time after me getting time for somebody. I started getting a don't care attitude. I started to feel like God gave up on me. I started to feel like I ain't getting out. Yeah. So I started watching the way they act in there, and I started adapting to the way they act in there. And then I felt like y'all jumped on me when I came through the door. So whoever behind me, yeah, you got to see it. I ain't letting nothing make it. And I had my mind, I ain't letting nothing make it then. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was like that for about 10 years, and I knew that it was no way I'm going to get out acting like that. Yeah. And I started to make a turnaround, to change. Okay.
So after the 10 up in there, so when you started to change, what was you entertaining then?
I started writing poetry, and I got it it's a group of guys down there, and you get in that group where everybody messing with music and beating on the table, hitting on their chair. Yeah. So I started getting with that group, and I started writing music, and I started kicking it with people, and then I was writing poetry. Yeah. Right. But we ain't had no music. So all our music was right here. Right. And I had so many different ways I wanted songs to sound. Right. But it was only from here. Right. You know what I mean? So I just wrote the lyrics. And I've been writing music since 1994. Damn. Yeah. And I wrote.
Okay, so you wrote. Damn. Did you brought some of that music home?
I got some music. The paper yellow. When you undo it, it's yellow. Yeah.
You haven't utilized none of that from there yet?
I recently, I just kept looking at the phones, and when I got out, I met you, right? Yeah. I didn't know you, but I knew your brother. And he called me, and I was very infatuated with videos and like that. And I was like, I'm gonna be on TV like that. Yeah. You get in front of the screen, you know what I mean? And Jacko, shout out to Jacko.
Shout out Jacko.
Jacko is my partner from down there. Yeah. We was like neighbors. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we was like one of the few that was neutrons. Yeah. It ain't claiming nothing. No yeah. So we was together, so and we stayed down for that. And in prison right now today, they have a group of people they call neutrons. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I truly feel like we were the first one. Yeah. And Jacko, he was a stand-up guy. Yeah. So I tell Jacko, I do poetry. Jacko used to do poetry. He used to write people love it and everything. So that became a little hustle for me. Yeah. A lot of guys didn't know how to write poetry. So I used to get into it with that girl. Right. I write a little letter, a makeup letter. You know what I mean? Man, my girl, I'm good now. You know what I mean? So, and then I started getting back into the Bible. I started going to church. I started Bible study, and I started to realize, for everybody, man, the only way that I could keep my sanity is to understand that somebody had to do it. And it's an experience. Right. I can't chalk it up as I got messed up so bad because I be whining every day. People wouldn't even want to be around me because I can whine for 25 years because I was mad and sad and sick and hurt for 25 years. You know what I mean? But one thing for sure that kept me going, I didn't do it. Right. And I think that people say if you go, you think, man, if I go for something I didn't do, I'll go crazy. But not doing it is what made me want to stay alive.
Right.
Where I can finally get a chance to say to the world, I didn't do it. I went down there for nothing. I didn't cry. I mean, what about like just crying and just bugging everybody? Yeah, please, please, please. And then I had a mother of my child. She went for it, and she went to Dallas Morning News and everything. Now, this is a touching little old piece of story right here.
Right.
And she had a boyfriend, and she went to Dallas Morning News. She talked to the senior editor and everything. Uh, Innocence Project, Grandma K. She did all this for me. Demetrius Matthews. And 5 years before I got out, she said, they gonna take your case. I talked to the editor, and it's gonna be on. And she told her guy, if my baby come home, yeah. Well, he murdered her.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I got a song called Suffering, right, that I wrote. And I put it out on the internet.
Nigga.
And when I got it, and I'm gonna tell you, this is some strong stuff, man. To be waiting to know that your baby done got you away. She done got you. She done talked to the man herself down there getting my transcript and ran into the Dallas Morning News.
Right. And
she been told that guy, if my baby come home, understand. You know what I mean? That's my guy. And he murdered her, man. What the and I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. Nothing. Then Obama became a president, right? Yeah. So I was in there when Obama became president. Obama came, changed the law because they done away with life without parole. Yeah. People don't know this. Obama did that. Yeah. He done away with life without parole, and he fixed it where if you got life, that you come up every 5 years. Anybody that got life is not without parole. Not in Texas. No. Yeah. You come up every 5 years after you do 25. See what I'm saying? I came up parole after I did 25. They gave no, it was the third. Oh. I was only supposed to do 15. Oh. Yeah, I had a life sentence, old law. Oh. You only do the 15 years and you see parole. You start seeing parole. So I did 10 more years, 11 more years than I was supposed to do. You know what I mean? But it didn't happen until Obama made the law. Yeah. So they like, get him out. Yeah.
Some bitches.
Yeah.
Man, well, my condolences. I brought some love to the mother of your child. That's, nigga, you got a book, motherfucking short film, a movie, a sitcom.
Yes.
Like you, it's a lot of shit, man, you could possibly be working on. Mm-hmm. Like, I was in a class one time with a guy that had a situation, but he had, I forget his name, he was in the news. They gave that nigga some millions. But he was in I want to say a weed class with me. Or it was a drug class with me.
Right.
Because he got caught with some other drugs. But yeah, he was, it wasn't Wild and Pratt, it was another politician, like nigga. It was like years, about 2009, 8, somewhere around there. Mm-hmm. That nigga was on the news. But when they didn't reach out to you in prison, it was just the mother of your child.
A lot of people fell off on me. That's
I'm saying the guy that she talked to, the editor dude.
He didn't, but the Innocence Project, they kept my case for like 4 years. Yeah. And they got off my case. They say reason was admission of guilt, right? And I didn't admit no guilt, nothing. I told you, the detectives, detective looked me dead in my face and said, we know you didn't do the case, it just looks better on you. You know, and
especially around that time.
And he told me like that, it just looks better on you. And I lost it on him, you know. I jumped up, went off on him and all that. So he made it his business. Detective Gary Penrod.
When you was telling me, I want to ask you remember. I ain't want to dig into it.
I remember them names. Yeah. Gary Penrod, Detective Navarro, 2014 Maine homicide. Never forget it. Never forget it. And they railroaded me to prison. Period.
Fucking God.
Yeah, man.
Talking about straight up.
I don't even think I hate it. Who'd even know? I don't even know if they're alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I talked to Craig Watkins too, and he told me, "You're a millionaire."
Well, why you ain't here?
Man.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why that nigga ain't here?
He told me he charged me 40,000. Right.
I mean, but do it.
That's
you
the
nigga
point.
Gonna get some meals.
That's the point I didn't understand. You charge me 40,000.
No money up front.
Yeah, you gonna charge me 40,000. He used the phrase, I gotta eat.
Of course, but nigga, why up front? You know a nigga.
You got the transfer right there. You see,
come on,
all you gotta do is go to work. Ain't no way if I had any support behind me that I won't get that money on that case. Man, because I wasn't there. I didn't do nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, anybody watch this? If y'all know anybody that can help my nigga, you know what I'm saying? What's that white woman name that got a baby with Kanye? Maybe she can help.
Yeah, man. Go get Kim on.
Yeah. Hey man, like it ain't. I don't think they can do it. Say no. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
I can't, and I can't offer nothing but my music, man. I ain't got nothing but my music, man.
Yeah, like we finna get. I'm just saying, like as far as what them folk owe you for that, because you know what I'm saying, you definitely owe that. So from that, so when you get released, what did you come home to? Like what plan you made a plan to do music, or what was the plan when you came home?
It was my plan.
Music?
Man, it was my plan to put an album out.
Yeah.
Because I had wrote our album already.
Maybe a lot of them.
So I say it was a dream to put the album out, to make a video and all that. So when I got out, I seen how hard it was. I was like, oh,
what you mean by that?
Woo, man, the music industry is hard, man, because it's hard to get noticed. It's hard and you got to go. It's paperwork before anything, and that's the way that I went, which was great. I straight went BMI first, and everybody, that's your first.
What was you expecting though? Like, what
was you expecting? See, I thought it was. It's really funny. So I thought I can put it down, and all I do is come up with some money where I can burn me some CDs. and just, I had a little hustle in there where I'm pulling up on her, so I'm gonna pull up. I'm listen to that. And basically, I feel like it's gonna be my music is basically my story. So I know I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna hit money quick.
You would have did good in the hand to hand CD.
Yeah.
But niggas, now that shit been gone like a motherfucker.
It's new.
Okay, so to watch all that shit change from down there, the music, how the shit changed. Like, what is your take like now? Okay, you already see that it's difficult as fuck.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like, well, the fact that you can't hand to hand sell CDs, what's your opinion like about like streams?
Yeah. And I thought, I'm like, oh, so they look at you getting money, but I don't know that
it's 0.00003 cents on the dollar.
Oh,
on the pen, like nigga, it's like what?
So I'm like, oh man, this is hard, right? So then I was like, well, I'm just gonna complete the project, no matter what, and I want to turn it into a whole book. Like I want to turn my music into a book, and I actually got my brand new Facebook and all that, and I was gonna try to implement it like this. I was gonna narrate my music, tell the people, my fans, how I came up to this song, what made me write this song, and at the same time be telling my story. At the same time, because most of my music is from when I was doing time. Most of I got a song called "You a Blessing." It's wrote to a woman, and I didn't think I got a song called "Pen Pal, I Love You." I wrote it because it was somebody that wrote me for 20 years, and a man named Stan. He wrote me for 20 years, and I got out, and he's at City something City Baptist Church is big old church. Look like a half of downtown. It's so big.
Yeah.
It's Park City Baptist Church. And he was at that church, and I everything that I promised I was gonna do 20 years ago, 22 years ago. I went out to do it.
Yeah.
I went straight to that church and met him in person.
Yeah.
He wrote me for 20 years. I met him in person. Bible study up in that church and all that.
That's hard.
The woman that I wrote the music, my little love songs, when I got out, she was right there.
Yeah.
Waiting on me. Spent 2,500 on me. Shout out to Denise. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I said I was gonna do, I came out and done it. You know what I mean? And then tragedy hit out here. I learned that it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, but see, I know why you would say that because of the age. It's just without knowing the knowledge and due to the fact that you had the unfortunate mishap of missing years as an older artist, the younger artists don't even know certain shit. Like finding your fan base. The difference is, I think now it's easier to, as far as fame wise, or to start some residuals with the internet. Because before, you just gotta be out there hoping a nigga buy your shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of hours spent on it, hoping it, but you had to press the CDs yourself or get them made. Yeah. So the catch is, I'd suggest to learn like how the young niggas learn, but with the genre of music that you in, it ain't too many. It's some younger Christian rappers, but for the most part, it's gonna be the church. It's gonna be like the Kirk Franklin type fan base.
Yeah. And I don't have but two. I got two gospel songs, right?
But also, you do songs where you just don't curse or say nigga.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So more so a conscious rapper.
Yeah, I'm a conscious rapper. Exactly. And it ain't. I don't even call what I do rap because I have a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 6 a.m. You know what I'm saying? 6 a.m. CEO. He's my rapper, but when I first got into music and I was looking at what I wrote, I didn't know where to put it, what category, And I said, I need a rapper. Cause I can't really rap, but I need a rapper. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's the jump. Like, that's why they be hating on Cuz. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He finessed it. You know what I'm saying? He has the vision and know what he want. Like, nigga, that's still, you're a producer of that. You still get writer credentials.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've heard. So, yeah, like, nigga, I say, like, trail rides, it's going to be something that's more family oriented. Yeah. Because for the hip hop community, that rugged shit, it's only going to be a handful that will appreciate the art, the lyrics, the production. Right. Some niggas want to hear beats and some dumb shit. Some shit about earning nigga ass up.
Yeah, and I mean, I know what trending is. You know what I'm saying? I know the era because we had ours.
But you trending like that, your genre, like this, it's just they don't feed us your genre. If that was in your algorithm, like them people got the same kind of numbers. Them people got the same they just don't feed that to us. They do not feed that to us. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So to compare with what we see, it's kind of unfair to your genre or your selection because
I be feeling that way.
Yeah, like they flood us with.
It's like they gotta have that. I call it aggressive music.
Yeah.
It's like, and then it's everybody's on it too. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like they make it like there's no other kind of artist.
Yeah.
Whether it be female or.
And that's why I'm gonna keep on going, man.
Like you're supposed to.
Yeah, because it got to come back. It got to come back around.
What you? I'm just saying it's a hit. Like I've dealt with so many artists, but I know that the hip hop, the conscious one, it's harder for them to find venues. But it's like I told you earlier, like those venues be more full of, man, the fan reaction is so different than the underground hip hop shit.
Right.
The fans that said the hip hop or the conscious rap events, like nigga, they are more on site, they more interact with you. They support different. It's
Yeah.
like a real fan base.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they there for the music, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
So I just say, man, like just like we've already conversed, man. Just dig deeper into the artistry. Um, you can never let them old folk tell you the age shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
At this day and age, like I would tell you, man, you just gotta utilize some resources. You know what I'm saying? We both know people that have grown up on certain platforms.
Mm-hmm.
It's just about finding your niche on that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's basically. And then either way it goes, it's a message regardless.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get it to somebody, anybody. Just get
Like,
the
who
message.
is your inspiration?
Uh, Now what inspired me the way that I do music,
Yeah.
is Future. I like
Future?
I actually like the way he do music,
Right.
not what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's the way he do, because he, like, say, man, if you write a three what them six, about 3 6 or 16 32,
Bars.
if you write about 32 bars or about 64 bars or whatever, Future he would turn that into 6 songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll grab hooks out of there and he'll repeat them, and he'll put a few lyrics in there, some hip hop conversation, because he with hip hop conversation, trending words, you know, type shit, that type of stuff. And I seen a little, like, this is like a documentary, and I was watching the way he does. So he just get in a room, just go making noises and all that, but he can turn one song into 3.
Yeah.
And a few of them, my song don't have a whole lot of lyrics, but I got 3 songs that I put together, but it was only on one song. I used one song, and those were hooks, but they was long hooks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I orchestrated a strategy to leave him space, leave the rapper space where I can kind of grab the younger audience too, because they hear rap. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then when they come to hear the rap, I want them to hear my message. So I'm pushing the rap to get them to look, and then hoping that they'll pay attention to what exactly that I'm saying, because I speak struggle, I speak heart, I speak love, I speak, you know what I mean? And I don't speak guns, I don't speak ops. I'm coming in here. I don't want to op. Everybody is great in what they do. Even the youngsters, no matter if they're saying aggressive language, it's still, they're great. It's a talent, and they putting it. And then the beats are just woo. You know, and that's another thing in the new era. I mean, back then I couldn't buy no beat.
Because it was nobody
selling beats like that, like they do now. They just give you packaged beats.
But like back then, wasn't it like easy to make them? Everybody had the keyboards and the shit, and they like
that, right? And there wasn't as articulate.
As I understand that part. Yeah. So now, because now you go niggas go snap shit off YouTube. You got partners that can make it. Yeah, it's so different now.
Let me tell you how I really got it. So I didn't know that you couldn't use the YouTube beat. So I just really thought I was up. This is what I felt. I mean, this is what the way they put it to me, dude. The guy, you can't use that. So you I done made the album twice.
Okay, so I'm a correct some shit. You can use a YouTube,
right?
A lot of times, I'm forgetting this game. Niggas use a beat that got 300,000 views on it. Forgive you niggas this. If you gonna steal a beat off YouTube, and because eventually the producer will catch it. Right. Get one that ain't got 300,000. Okay. Dude, less than 5,000 views. Mm-hmm. That though, still somebody might have already took a beat and upload. You gotta Shazam it though. This what niggas don't do. I don't know that. Download the app Shazam. Mm-hmm. If you go steal the beat off YouTube, Shazam that bitch. If that bitch is used, it's gonna pull up who got the song. Okay. It's gonna pull up who that bitch already. Like, yeah, you can't use them. But you can have somebody remake it.
I literally, man, I did a whole album, 12 songs. and went
This
to
nigga probably
look.
had beats with 3 million views.
I did 12 songs. They hard too. I know they hard. And
You trying to upload them?
no, I went to the studio to get the mix and master. And he say, where you get the beat? And I'm like, I got you. You got the stems? I'm like, huh? You know what I'm saying? I don't know the game.
Yeah.
Like, stems? What's
Still
that?
to the beat.
Yeah. He said, he just slid it.
Whose studio you went to? Tell
I
me.
was, shout out to Pain.
Shout out to Piss, Soul Pain, man. That nigga gonna get you right.
He said you can't use
Cuz ain't taking no YouTube beats, man.
Yeah. So I said, okay. I truly felt like I couldn't do it. I almost gave up. I was like, what? So I see they study beat packs flying across the internet. Beat pack.
But if you buy them, they send you what he would want.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you lease them,
if I lease them, I'll buy them.
they'll send what he's looking for.
So, but remember, the where I got them from, I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah. I'm all on the phone. And this dude, I'm gonna give him a shout out to. I can't hate on L Beats. The people probably know him. He all over there.
Yeah.
L Beats. He's selling 250 beats at a time. Yeah. You know. So he keep on hitting my phone. So I'm on the energy thing. I'm on the spiritual thing.
Yeah.
Why do I keep seeing this dude? I don't know that he's just getting it in, though, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I went ahead and tried them out, and I went ahead and bought the beats. In my mind, I'm thinking they're mine. But I remember I don't know. Yeah. This is the way he presented it to me. Yeah. He's talking internet talk. Yeah. I don't know the internet talk. So I throw the $47 down there. So he sent me the beat. I got 250 beats. I'm going through them. I'm like, oh man, I didn't hit a lick. But I don't know that how far I'm going. Yeah. But I know I'm gonna change the other remember the YouTube beats and change them over. Yeah. And I changed every song. I paid for studio time every single week until I changed every song over with a brand new beat. I did it. Yeah. I got it. That's what's popping off right now. Yeah. Then to find out he getting 50.
But
I didn't know that.
Yeah. that's any producer. That's how.
But it's cool. You know
what I'm saying? But have the it's cool attitude, because if you only paying $500, right? Mm-hmm. Or just let's say $47. What if that song made 47 years? You think it's fair? You think you gonna go back and give that nigga some money? Yeah, see what I'm saying? They gotta cover it's fair game. They gotta cover that shit too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you paid a nigga $4,000 for that bitch, and a nigga gotta attach his name to that, because if that whole hit, that nigga he got a family too.
Payne told me to explain it to me just like you.
Yeah,
just like that. So I was like, he was like, just keep putting them out. Yeah. No matter what nobody get, you keep dropping.
If you got a producer that do that, just know you in good hands. Yeah. Because a lot of niggas don't even do that. They don't even do that. They cool with the $50. They don't even, you know what I'm saying? They don't know that. So I'm gonna ask you this then. So what do you you do shows around the city?
I've actually done 2 shows since I came out. Yeah. Yeah. I did one at the lounge. We did 3 songs. Yeah. And I sung at my father's funeral. Yeah. I sung at his funeral. I consider that a show in front of other people. And
do you have do you have team? You have booking agent? How do you find the shows you go to?
I'm still on the Facebook, Instagram. I got a cousin. She poses as like my secretary. Yeah. She be putting me in. My sister, she's a clubber, so she walking, she talking in. You know what I mean? But I haven't really just got it organized to where people would actually call. But I have posted that my booking information before, just
See, you gotta get off the post. Like me, if you ain't got thousands and thousands of friends and posting shit ain't gonna, you gotta get out
Yeah,
there and, hey man, this whoop the whoop. You know what I'm saying? You kinda gotta, maybe you a late bloomer. I mean,
yeah,
kinda gotta go a little harder. But these
yeah,
young niggas, they already go hard. They bigger uphand is the paper they got.
yeah.
So for us, without chocho they got, niggas gotta figure out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And find the lane of us,
As far as what?
like that listen to my music.
I mean, but see, you say like you got a rapper. See, like I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
like how you reference the internet a lot. Nigga on Facebook, looking at search bar for not necessarily like urban or like gangster events or venues. Man, that search bar type in country rap events, man, there's so much shit.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, like nigga, it's so many ways you can find shit to place yourself at. That's not where it's gonna be gambling on if it's gonna be a fan base or not.
right.
Yeah, them folks come. It's man, I promoted for 6, 7 years. Those type of events until the fan base ain't gotta know you. Whereas the other shit, niggas come with their people. So of
Right.
course, the niggas brought 20, they gonna sound like the crowd more hype than them.
Mm-hmm.
If the nigga brought 10, but over there, it go for the music overall. You know what I'm saying? So
This one, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the cheat code for the country rap. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's always a win. For the other niggas, just trap voodoo, we be trying to. You gotta
Yeah,
win a nigga over with your beat. You gotta have enough people. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
hope a nigga fucking with your shit.
Right.
So I'm gonna use so much of it out this because them folk ain't paid me. Cause they ain't got to. Nigga like family. Um, but I say this, man. I commend you because you said you kind of put everything to work that you plan down there. A lot of niggas can't, and do that. I'm not shitting on them, but for the ones that do, man, that's to be gone that long, man. I just want to tip my hat to you, like that shit's solid. Cause like in our culture, I've asked these questions so I can show the side that niggas you can fight through a lot. This man did 25 for shit he didn't do, and it ain't hit. His mad at the city is more so, bitch, you gonna pay me doing that shit. But a nigga ain't gotta be aggressive and all that extra shit. So even with the music, man, I'm pulling for you. You know, I'm gonna run you down, man. I got a lot of shit I'm gonna give you.
I appreciate it.
I just hope you be open to it.
Yeah, man.
You already in good hands with Pistol. Like Pain,
Yeah, yeah.
and that nigga is a legend. Man, Pain was getting here before me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Pain. So
Mississippi Black, salute to him too. He the one that introduced me to Pain.
oh yeah, shout out to Mississippi Black. On the music though, when you since you don't typically, I guess, gonna do shit with like the younger or the niggas that do the extra shit, is it any rappers here in the city that has caught your attention for as your genre?
Man,
Who is the dudes you that be on your song?
that's 6 a.m. Maceo. 6 a.m. CEO. He out there. He out there pretty good. He got a lot of songs, but I think when he heard me and he seen the uh, positivity of my, that's something he wasn't doing.
Right.
And I brought that out of him.
That's
So
hard.
now he messing with me like
That's
that.
hard. That's all I have to. Man, I don't want to take the light out because normally I be asking about other artists due to you being so late. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna share it on you. Now that you are here in the industry, what is your goal other than getting your message out? What is your goal for like at least the next 5? What do you wish you can do with your music?
I want my music to become legendary music. Like it never get old.
Right.
Because messages don't get old.
Right.
You know, I mean, look how many times have we listened to Martin Luther King message? You know what I mean? But so I don't really want my music to be looked upon as just music. I want it to be looked upon as message and life and the life that I live. And it's a lot of shout out, to mental health.
Right.
And a lot of my music is basically, you know, it's inspired for people to understand that you can lose your mind and you can look at somebody every single day and not know what they actually been through.
Right.
And that's one of the verses in my song. If you knew what my eyes have seen, you'll see me in a different light. And that's one of my tough suffering. And then we got to do better. I'm a firm believer in as a whole we got to do better. Our kids getting caught with bullets upside the head, but they can't even go outside and play no more. We got to do better as a whole. I think that important that we'll take the chance on killing a woman and a child. Right. I let it make it that day. Right. And I think that need to be pushed a little harder. Hey man, it's not that important to kill somebody. For one, to kill somebody for some talk. Right. Kill somebody because of what they said. Right. But okay, if that's what you want to do, fine. But don't jeopardize a child that's on a big wheel or a child that's driving or a woman that's just trying to make it home. So, and then, they out here getting this money and having so much money that they ain't got nothing to do with it. And I'm like, put it towards something that's going to, help the children, not hits. Right. Let me get that. You know what I mean? Let me get that little money, man, that you done put on a nigga's head. Right. Straight up. That ain't even come on, man. He that important. He that important. You gonna take a chance getting locked up. You gonna take a chance on somebody else getting hit, and you gonna kill somebody. That's just too much.
Yeah. See, folks, y'all heard it here, man. From a nigga that did 25, it tests his mental. You know what I'm saying? That's a mentally strong individual, in my opinion. So, I just hope the best. I'm gonna say this, nigga. If there's ever anything that you got questions, man, you can always hit me. If I know. I know. If I know any resources, I'll forward it to them.
I'm gonna come in and do a free show for you, sing one song for y'all.
Hey, that'd be hard. I ain't never did that, so we can do this.
Yeah,
I'll set that bitch up
one time. Do that. Just have him come. He came back to hit one for us, and then he go. You know what I mean?
Man, cause I ain't gonna hold you too long. I'm gonna bring Cuz back, and I'm gonna bring him back on the round table.
Right on.
Nah, I got you.
Cool.
I always ask this, man, cause I really want to know your answer. If you was booked at like a seminar, like a college, the younger generation that's about to graduate. Can you tell my fans, what advice you would give the young men and what advice you would give the young women for what's about to come for adulthood?
Well, the young men, I would give them the advice to always understand that you are the legacy. You are the legacy of the family. Yeah. So find something that you're good at and be superb at it, because that probably what's gonna install generational wealth. Right. Wealth, because it's be something that you are professional at and you can pass it on. You know what I mean? So the men find something to be good at, you can pass it on and circulate generational wealth. The woman understand that she's a woman, study and be a woman at all times, and she won't have to worry about nothing in life. If a woman be a woman at all times, somebody's gonna take care of her. Right. And that's just it. That's all. Right. She ain't gonna worry about nothing in life. That's what I tell the girl. Be a woman at all times. You don't have to worry about finding nobody to take care of. Right. Just be a woman.
That's hard. See, man. Say, what you want to leave my folk with, man? Make sure they know where to follow you is. Make sure they know. And you got no, you don't have merch. We gotta get cut. We're gonna get them locked in with some merch. I do them, so just bring me the shirts. I'm gonna give you a stupid ass price. We'll do
right. We as well. We will.
So what you want to leave my people with, man?
Always music. Make sure you put the O and put the dash. That dash means something. Always music. Always means just wisdom. WIS means wisdom. And O means, hey man, I ain't young.
What you got
Yeah.
out now? What song?
Oh, okay. I got 3 songs that's gonna be. Today the 7th.
Yeah.
I got 3 singles dropping on the 8th, and I also got an album out right now with 6 songs on it called "I Thank God." It's I Thank God album. My name is Old Wiz, and featuring 6 a.m. And I have a song called We Got to Do It Better with Samantha Hugh, 6 a.m. and me. And I have also Cleared Away. It's also featuring Pain. It's Pain. He's in the Cleared Away, 6 a.m. and me. But basically, all the songs I wrote all of them. And follow me, go check me out because all of my songs have something to do with the struggle. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. My nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Out of
Fuck
here.
with a side nigga. Yeah, talk about.
Out of
Yeah,
here,
man.
man. I
Make
missed the
sure.
picnic, but hey, man.
Make sure y'all go check them out. You know what I'm saying? And, look, man, if y'all know anybody that can help my nigga situation, tap the fuck in. Hashtag solid shit. Appreciate you coming,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Straight up. Oh, man.
Salute.